Hello, welcome to my 2023 and 2024 art thing. This is all saved on my old MacBook that I'm using right now and recording with right now. And I'm also editing this in iMovie, which is, an Apple exclusive app. So please like it's going to be really bad, but that's okay. And I will say if you see this character, that's just the censor bar because, confidential information here. So, thank you. Okay, yo, what is up? So, I'm currently going through my old art right now. So, it takes place around, right, 2024. Oh, sorry, not rename. Get info. So, I think I stopped using CSP on my MacBook Air at March 31st, 2024. Okay, and then I ended at like, oh, I have more? Wait. December 4th, 2024. So basically late 2023 through like mid 2024-ish.
Catnap?
Okay, let's just take at this one. So this used to be Patch, right? Patch was gonna be a water deer. It still is, but it's currently like a skull of like an animated water deer skull. Oh, okay. So this is technically Patch now, but okay, this is Patch as a wolf dog. This is not Patch as a like a water deer. So this is Sherbert. Okay, I need to remember. I don't know this. Here. April 6th, 2024. I literally said it's March. Whatever. Okay, so this is Sherbert. And then I had some sketches. It's kind of nostalgic looking at my old art. So this is Lazap, this guy here. And then this is Reed. Okay, so I didn't talk about Lazap and Reed that much. So these two characters, I made Lazap back then, in like middle school ish, and I also just didn't like his character as much. Like I didn't develop them. I didn't write anything about them. They were kind of just in my head, They weren't as interesting. And then Reed is the same thing. I made Reed and his buddies, like they're just not interesting to me. They were just characters, but I wanted to make a story, so that's why I scrapped them all and I killed all my old characters because they were really just nothing to me. So this used to be an OC of mine, but I killed him off. Oh my gosh, I don't remember the lore, but like, and then this is Patch during his redesign. Yeah, I was trying to develop my art style again, but I mean, tracing, Yeah. It's called Unrealistic Blooding or something. 2023, late 2023 too. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about more about this one because I didn't talk about it enough in the original take. So I'm currently editing this in iMovie right now, as you can see, because I'm gonna talk more about the characters a bit later into this video. But basically, the character that's decapitated, that's like an old version of a female character that I have, but this version he's a male. And then one of these characters has the old name, the one that is the murderer. And so yeah, this piece was also another redraw back in 2019, and this is a 2023 remake. I just wanted to see how crazy or edgy I could get with my art because I really wanted to be like in this like edgy teenage artist phase, which I haven't got to yet. I feel like that's just a bit of background. This was Crimson's redesign. Actually, no, this is Crimson's old design. It's his old design redesign at the same time. But I redesigned him to be more of a guy instead of a little guy. What is a question mark? Oops. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah. So this used to be the old. Damn. Wait, I'll be kind of scared if I improve this way. March 13th, 2024. March 22nd. Okay, yeah, that's not right. Wait, September 2023. September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. Sorry, March. 6 months? That's 6 months of progress? To this? To Crimson Baby. To Crimson Teenager, and then I have Crimson Adult. Like, damn.
Wait, am I listening to an ad right now? Who's talking about Powerade right now? Oh, I forgot. This isn't my pirated Spotify. Anyways,
Okay. I remember I used to struggle on the hands. I mean, bro has 4 fingers, of course. We get to this. I actually still like this character sheet or character like thing. Like, look at, like, damn. I understood bodies, bro. I understood bodies. Like, 2024, obviously. Did I just do everything in March or something? Was I on an art streak in March? Like, what's going on? This is in freshman year, by the way. So, okay, bro was still a wolf dog, skull dog. There we go. And then we get to 2025. So 2025 was my sophomore year. I think I had a lot of art time in sophomore year. I'm not gonna pull up photos because I'm not gonna edit all this. So I like my art now, but old art has a certain charm to it that I can't replicate. Like, it's just not the same. It kind of gives me a little bit of a crisis, low-key. I'm like, this is who you were back then, you know? Like, I was doing a lot of sketches and showing off these characters because I want to see how their personalities would interact with each other, or just try to get comfortable in my art style as well, because I was doing like other poses and I was like showing my characters like actions. That was mostly why I just wanted to make this piece. And then 2 other characters, I forgot their names because I don't remember. But Sherbet's Canonically Tall, I changed their design. I didn't change the colors. Actually, I did change the colors. It's more pastel-ish instead of like very desaturated tones. I can't believe I'd use a draw like this. But anyways, I changed Sherbet's design to have less horns. I think bigger ears as well. Or like not bigger ears, but more like sleek. And then, I also gave them more accurate wings. I didn't like the cartoonish wings. Okay, so for this art piece, I made these characters. So Sherbet was going to be the one that's going to stay, right? But then the middle character and the character on the right and the 2 others, there's a dog down there, there's a cat. At this point, I was just making characters. Like, I didn't care if they didn't have any lore or they didn't have any writing involved. But they were so boring that I just killed them off. Like, I just removed them from like the cast or something. And then Sherbet just stayed because I just felt like it. Or they were the most interesting out of the 3. And for the character in the middle, he was a hyena. And then the character on the right, he was like a wolf maybe. And honestly, they were just really uninteresting. And this was me. I think this is when I was a snow leopard, but I don't know who I am. What? I changed my persona, that's what I meant. Okay, and this is my lizard study. We don't talk about it. Okay, no, I lied. We're gonna talk about it. So I really wanted to get a bit more serious with my art. So I wanted to try out like a study for like animals and stuff. And I think I did an okay job. I don't really know what a study meant. I thought study was just like you kind of just copy and just put it in your own style. But that's not what a study is. I definitely did stylization before I did I definitely started out as a stylistic art style before I did like semi-realism or something. I think I should have understood actually like the animal anatomy or something. I don't think this art was bad, but I think I was just misguided. And then here's Kaleido. I changed her design. She's not like a cloud cat girl anymore. She's a deer. Or a caribou, reindeer. She's a girl with horns, okay? Like, she's cool. She is still technically a mage. I didn't like her design back then. I thought it was really hard to like color her. And here's Jermy. Okay, so I know the character's name now. His name is Gerbo, and he's from the series of Bugbo. I used to watch this with a friend, and I guess the genre would be like kind of this adventure thing. It's kind of educational, or like it pretends to be educational. It's kind of random as well. Like they just introduce plots at random times. I think it's a small series when we first watched it, but it's really entertaining and the characters are pretty awesome. I just wanted to draw fan art for this guy because honestly, he was like one of my favorite characters. He was kind of dumb, but like in a charming way, and honestly, he was just low-key entertaining. Okay, this one was one of my favorite art pieces from 2024. His name is Frigid. I killed him off. I killed him off because I just didn't like him anymore. Like, I don't know. I kind of like this drawing. It's also because it's freaking blue and yellow. Like all you see in the color wheel, they're basically opposites from each other, so it's kind of good. I have basic color theory, gang. Don't come after me. I still like this piece. It's not my. It's pretty cool. Okay, and so this is where I killed off all of my old characters because I want to start anew. It was freshman year, and I'm like, guys, I need new characters to draw. Yeah, this is my first ever character. Their name is Sherbert. They, them, pronouns. In the Dutch Angel Dragon lore, and it's an original species from the furry fandom. I think by it starts with the I. But if you know telephone. Oh my god, I don't know what I'm saying. But like in the lore, in the actual Dutch Angel Dragon lore, like they're apparently from this other like world that they guard a certain land or plane, and they're also made out of elemental energy and matter, and I'm like, that's really cool. And so that's like, I don't know, I have a connection to them, not spiritually, but like in a way that I like. Okay, again, I keep yapping instead of actually talking about the pieces. Okay, so this piece was created with another friend, and I was asking them for a color palette, and so I was experimenting with several color palettes. I don't know if I have the original photo, but I'll show it if I find it. But I have different color palettes of this character, and I stuck with this pastel color for them because I don't know. I think I just like pastel color palettes, and I feel like this character is kind of like innocent in a way. I think in the lore it's kind of like that, but they're kind of like servants in a way. I just need a new character to draw, and this is like a fresh air, like finding which species is very different in the furry fandom. Like protogens are like so kind of like you're starting out as a furry, you know, I don't know, back in 2016 or something. or just like something original, you know. I thought I cooked. I thought I did so good. Like, it's artistically it's interesting, question mark, but like it is just a hoopla mishmash of color and values because the values don't make sense. Like like I used to like this one, but now I don't. All right, so these characters, I don't know his name. Oh, he's in the previous drawing, like with Sherbert on the left, and it says like Barney, like this guy looks like Barney. Anyways, this character, I don't know the name, but since, you know, anthropomorphic animals, I draw them all the time, right? Obviously, you're watching this video. Anthropomorphic animals don't sometimes resemble their animal counterparts. So I kind of just made these characters like interact with each other. So like this is just a regular golden retriever dog. And then this is just a cat. And then he's like a dog wolf guy. Okay, this freaking one. Okay, so, oh, I don't remember that. Thanks, Pinterest. Anyways, so I remember this character. During the time in freshman year, I was like, I need another character. I can't just have Sherbert alone, right? So I made this character. I think his name started with a D, but I don't remember. Not like it matters anyways, because he's dead to me. He, her, it, they. But anyways, I really wanted this character, but then I scrapped it because I didn't feel like crows were interesting enough, even though they're kind of like my fave animal, to be honest. Alright, so I started getting experimental with my art. You can tell this is actually visually appealing. Obviously, I was getting to know a lot more about highlights and shadows, and I think this is my first attempt at rendering correctly. I render better. Okay, I don't render, quote unquote, because like I don't make things realistic enough. But this is just my attempt back in 2024, okay? But yeah, I actually still kind of like this piece. I think it's actually really visually appealing. I remember I was drawing this back at one of my relatives' homes, and I was just, I need something to draw. So I drew Sherbert, obviously because new character, and I really wanted to understand why colors are the way they were. Okay, extra, those are the highlights, and that's my sketch. That's crazy. Why is there so much? Boy, that's my sketch. Oh. Sorry, I don't know, I'm being excited. Holy crap. Okay, so this is the other one that I was gonna show. Yeah, so I tried a more desaturated tone because I actually was very into like desaturated stuff, but I realized that, I don't know, it didn't really work out because I didn't like it as much compared to the other one. I think I was trying to force myself to like this style, but clearly the other one was better. I can't believe I used to draw like that. Stop. That is so weird to me. Okay, let's just take a... I don't know. I think I just did the colored line art really well. Alright. Next character. Okay. His name is Cosmic. And I really wanted to keep this character, but I also just removed him from the cast, or like he just felt too extraterrestrial. Okay, he really just does look like just a regular animal guy. I made an animation of him back in 2025, I think. I like this character because I like his design a lot, like comic book-esque, right? Like that's what I wanted from this guy. I like the design, but I don't know. I feel like it's kind of lackluster. Okay. Okay. Nah, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. Next one. So, damn. This is what they looked like back then. Okay. Okay. I'll go through them, like how it's set up here. So it's Patch first. So Patch, it's right. I was right in making it into a water deer, but it's a skull now. So it also has more piercings. Piercings as in like stabbed by his own pins. I guess I'll say that. And the socket of this eye, the button eye, is swapped to this side, and mean looking. Excuse me, Sherbet. 1, 2, 3 horns only. One of the eyes are supposed to be, this eye's supposed to be the same, and then the eye's like a regular eye, so like you have the whites of the eye and then like the iris. I don't know what that name is. I changed it to Zakai because I'm just like, what the hell is a Zebe, bro? A ZB? Like, kill me. I don't know. Ear cut off, knife piercing, 2 piercings up here, different hair. Still insane character, more cat-like. He's a Carkle cat, less neck fluff. And then Kaleido. Girl, why does she look like that? Okay, so back in 2024, in that blue drawing, she has like this like puffy cloud hair, and then like actual like hair, like her hair's down, and then more like, who is this? Literally, who is that? Like, oh, I'm crying. Oh, okay, I was using the eraser tool for the highlights. I don't think this is bad. I think you could tell this is like old because this guy's head is like really smushed. The eyes are just kind of killing me a little. I think I made the eyes too big. That's actually just a stylistic choice, but I always think our characters have like big eyes, but I make them like proportionate to like their body. Okay, again, I keep yapping. I'm gonna explain this one now. So the point of this one was just for practice. I wanted to understand what my style was, and I wasn't really sure like what I wanted, so I kind of just drew several species and characters. So this was a bird study. It's okay. I feel like I had the wrong idea, or I had the right idea of like what a study was, but I don't think I did it right. Excuse me, I keep yapping and I don't know why I'm not explaining things. But anyways, the reason why I did a bird study was because I just wanted to try something new. I wanted to kind of get into like a serious tone in my art, and so I really wanted to like hone in on something and say, hey, I actually worked hard on something. Honestly, I think I did an okay job. I think a lot of people liked it, and I liked it myself. But I mean, this is pretty much old art, so I don't like it as much anymore. I feel like I could do better. Actually think of the shapes instead of just like kind of copying it down, because honestly I was just more copying, like I was measuring things wrong, I fear. I don't know, I tried there. Okay, and now Zakai. We're gonna call him Zakai because I'm not calling him by his old name. Anyways, so Zakai, originally, I do still think about this till this day because I keep thinking about this art piece. Zakai has ghost powers, but I mainly want him to be a hemokinetic character. He has control over blood, like a blood manipulator. But I also want this guy to have like ghost hands. Okay, so Zakai, Sherbet, there you go. So I think this used to be one of my favorite Sherbet pieces back then. I just have a different rendering style now. Like this just throws me off. A different way of doing things, just a different way of doing art. Like, this just isn't my style anymore. So it's kind of, but I still like it. Oh, and I also got rid of the extra horn, so now they have 4 right now, but they have 3. Okay, so the reason why I did this piece was because I wanted to be one of those cool kids who knew how to like do art correctly. I wanted to find a way to develop an art style that was very, very eye-catching and just very impressive to look at. I think one of the factors within my old art is the wow factor. That was definitely one of my like morals in art, is like you have to wow people, which is extremely toxic, honestly. But I don't really have that kind of complex anymore, because I mean, I'm just like, at this point art is kind of dying, so I'm just gonna just do whatever I want, because no one draws the things that I want to draw. All right, Zakai. All right, so first instance, why is it back there? Sorry, so this is the first instance of the knife piercing. It's on the wrong ear. Oh, and also the piercings here, so they swapped places. Don't ask me why. I think it was a continuity error. Wait, bro has a golden tooth? Okay, I didn't know that. He has white hair now, or grayish white hair. He's not old, he's actually really young, but I think he just like the silverish tone, you know. He also had like those nose piercings. What is it called? The bull. I got rid of them because they just weren't the vibe. Like, I would rather have more piercings for this character in other areas than the nose. So this was a background for Frigid, but I didn't finish it. But I will admit, I really like the brushes here, and you could kind of tell that these are like shards of ice. At least I hope you could tell. Okay, so I was developing more of my art style. I was sketching. I just cringed kind of hard, but it's okay. I should put shirts when I draw these non-main characters. Wait, I just realized I actually like drew pecs and like the neck stuff. Is this really 2024? I feel like I don't do that. It's up until like 2025 and 2026. That's crazy. I have a bad sense of time, so especially when it comes to my art, my old art, I don't remember things. Like, okay, so for these sketches, I wanted to find my art style, to be honest. It's like, what is the most comfortable kind of way I draw, especially for anthros, because I really like a cartoonish kind of character, like enough effort to give detail, but also like just also a cartoony vibe and stylistic. During the original recording, I was kind of going crazy. Like, I was saying like, oh my gosh, it's so similar to my art today, but that's just not true. I think I draw bodies differently. I think I draw anthros differently. I just got very vulnerable in the original take, but like, because progress in art isn't always linear, it's not always an uphill, so I don't know, it just kind of like did a reality check on me. But I drew this just as a way to like find my art style and stuff. Maybe I have a big ego. Maybe I just have a big ego. Like, damn, hey, calm down. Hey, it's old art. Just keep going. Okay, so here's all four of them. Oh my gosh. Sorry, you don't understand. Kaleido actually used to be a guy. I completely forgot. Kaleido used to be a guy. So I had two male characters and one doesn't have anything. The bro doesn't know anything. And then one ambiguous character. It was it. It isn't it. I had two guy characters? That's crazy to me. Okay, 4Y. Because I do remember making Kaleido out of like an old sketchbook. February 4th. So after February 4th, Kaleido used to be a guy. Yes. This is it. So she used to be a guy. Maybe my friend was right. Maybe Kaleido should have been a trans woman. I'll think about that. But okay, and here she is. Okay, wait, I need to check the timeline of like how this happened. So this is March. So January, February, March. Actually, I don't know what I expected. That was a short amount of time. Sherbert still has 4 for some reason. I think this is more accurate. I think I drew the wings are expanding, which is great. Crimson's actually taller. I would say like, okay, so Sherbert is the tallest out of the group. Patch and Crimson are like the same height. Zakai is shorter than Kaleido because I want Kaleido to be taller. Because who the hell why not? It's kind of cute. I actually kind of do like this. Oh yeah, so this is the same characters. So the like anthropomorphic character interacting with the animal characters. Thought that to be fun. All right, I had a really big inspiration for this, and this is my use. This used to be in my old construction and guidelines. And to be honest, I hate it. It is way too messy. I don't even use a low opacity like this or something, right? I don't know. This is kind of because I wanted them to start to be like to hang out like a boba place or something. This is pretty wholesome. March. Okay, and then same character. The one can interact with animals. Oh, okay. So this is the fully finished piece of Kaleido when she was a guy. I actually still kind of like this piece. So the main light source is coming from this side. Shadows are mainly this side. The rim light is here. I use lasso tool. Still didn't understand clothing folds. I was just putting shapes down. I didn't know how to do that. Fur was really easy because the lasso tool was just like whoop whoop whoop, do the swoops. I should have changed the expression. It was kind of stupid, but I kind of like this piece too. Me when I should use a reference. Yeah, I don't use references because I'm a stupid idiot. I actually don't hate this. This is pretty awesome. Okay, so for these sketches, I really wanted to try to get more comfortable with perspective and poses. Like cubes are generally better for like formatting things and the construction of the body. Of course, don't over rely on them because I mean I should know because I use boxes all the time. I do still like this piece. I just could have done better, if I'm being honest. I mean, ooh, yikes! Why did I overprice? And I am not that good of an artist. It is fully rendered. Like, man. Okay, so I'm not that good at art, so I don't know why I like over freaking charged like $80. Gang, who's gonna pay me all that? Like, not even in that year alone would give me anything. Thank you for staying around. Thank you for not cringing with me. Who cares? I mean, this is technically I just wanted to journal, guy. I just wanted to journal my thoughts. So thank you. Okay, so I'm just gonna rapid fire my new art because I don't know, maybe you just want a comparison to now. Even if you made it this far, can you comment like blueberry cheesecake if you made it this far? I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Like, what if you actually were so dedicated to this weird artist talking about her own like weird shit? I don't know. I don't know.